New at 6, is betting big paying off in Portsmouth? Rivers Casino Portsmouth just passed its first anniversary since its opening in January of 2023.
After years of buildup and excitement, how much is the city actually benefiting from the newly built casino, and does it have an effect on gambling behavior in the region? Alex Littlehales dives in.
It's hailed as the big win for the city of Portsmouth. Less than 4 years after voters approved a casino project on Victory Boulevard, Rivers Casino Portsmouth has already passed its first anniversary of operations. And in 1 year, how much is the investment for the city paying off?
Met and exceeded the expectations that we had.
To date, Rivers Casino Portsmouth has generated $250 million in gambling revenue between table games and slot machines, with the city receiving a 6% cut from the casino's gaming alone. Based on Virginia Lottery reporting, the city has collected $15.5 million in gaming taxes. Brian Donahue, Portsmouth's Director of Economic Development, details how the casino's locality tax is actually now up from 6 to 7% of the pie moving forward.
The revenues that have been generated to date have assisted Portsmouth with appropriating funding to high priority projects and needs that have been identified, where had those monies not been available, they would have been deferred.
And on top of the tax benefits from this investment are other investments hoping to cash in.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur at heart anyway, right? The restaurant industry is something that I've always been interested in.
Denicia Grimes picked this spot less than 2 miles away for her first entrepreneurial project, the Tabletopa's Bar and Lounge, an investment betting on the continued growth of casino gaming down the street.
But they might not want Yard House, and they may not want Admirals.
But on top of the financial impacts, we wanted to find out the impact to gambling behavior, too.
When we look at when the casinos started opening up, we also have another variable there with sports betting. So what we saw for their helpline was a huge spike.
So in 2019, the year before Virginia's approved casino referendums, the state's problem gaming helpline received roughly 5 calls every month related to casino gaming. But the data we've requested shows that as of now, in 2023, that number is up to 33 calls every month. Now, in 2023, casino gaming alone counted for roughly 400 calls to the state's helpline. Our research showed that accounts for roughly 44% of all problem gaming calls in Virginia.
A majority of these individuals are saying it's been within the last year. Fast, we know it's repetitive. People do not have to take breaks. And so that also helps lead to those brain changes that help accelerate addiction. So we're seeing that as well in how our callers are developing problems much faster.
The data also shows where these calls are coming from. Hampton Roads holds the highest number of identified callers of the helpline, with 160 last year. And these are the numbers even as across the water, the Headwaters Resort and Casino has yet to be approved by Norfolk City Council.
Only having one casino open and operating in Hampton Roads right now, that being in Portsmouth, there's a benefit to Portsmouth and to the casino.
In Portsmouth, Alex Littlehales for 13 News Now.
Rivers Casino Portsmouth has put almost $500,000 of gaming revenue towards supporting the fight against gambling addiction.